These are the ladies and gentlemen who have molded me into the young lady that I am today. You look at the table beside me, there's more. Then in the back of the room, we got some rocks. Those are my sorority sisters from Clemson University. Thank you for giving them a round of applause, because they're the ones who have supported me throughout this journey. When they have reunions and they have the fun day, family fun days, I'm not there because I'm at a deck meeting. Whenever things happen, they're always encouraging me. And just this past week, we lost a very special person, my uncle, the day of the conference starting, but yet they're here. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. Secondly, I would like to acknowledge my husband, Martin. He went and bought me shoes 5 minutes before this conference started. So if you see me walking around with flip-flops on because they're a little bit too big, that's okay. It came from my husband, and I so appreciate him. My brother's here, my mother's here, and I'm just so proud that they're finally here to see what this organization is all about and what has been taking so much of my time, because it's all because of you, my fellow Toastmaster members. To have succeeded, to laugh often and love much, to win the respect of intelligent persons and the affection of children, to earn the approbation of honest critics, and to endure the betrayal of false friends, to appreciate beauty, to give the best in others, to give of oneself, to leave the world a little better, whether by a healthy child, a garden patch, or a redeemed social condition, to have played and laughed with enthusiasm and sung with exultation, to know that even one life has breathed easier because you have lived. This is to have succeeded. Ralph Waldo Emerson said this, and when I first read this poem, I really didn't get it. You see, it was my senior year at Clemson University, and I was still trying to figure out my place in life. My definition of success was for me to graduate with honors, get married, have 2 kids, get that 6-figure job that was going to pay off all my college loans, drive that fancy car, all in that order. Then life happened. Yeah, and my measure of success quickly went away. I will never forget, I was a new mother on a new job in a new class called Speechcraft, where I would practice my public speaking in a room full of executives. I was petrified, not about speaking, but because my past experiences was all about baby talk and diaper changes and Teletubbies. I really didn't know where I fit in, and I really didn't feel successful. And I had no aspirations of joining Toastmasters or more than one club, and certainly never thought about district leadership. That was for people with no life. I was intimidated by my peers, but then one day, I found my voice. I began telling stories about the life of my little munchkins and the adventures with my husband and home repair. Y'all remember, I got this. The more I spoke, the smaller the room became. The laughter in the room, my peers made me realize that we all go through trials and tribulations in life, and everyone has a story to tell. I joined Toastmasters because I had stories. Lots and lots of stories, as many know. Things that only could happen to Kim Love. And I had fun telling them. But I didn't consider myself a success. And then life went on, and life continued to happen. And 6 years ago, my dad was diagnosed with cancer. My fame and fortune was nowhere in sight. My student loans were still lingering. And in that moment, with my dad's diagnosis, I had lost my voice. How many of you have experienced tragedy in your life and lost your voice? It had gotten so bad that all my funny stories didn't seem funny anymore. I stopped speaking. I stopped attending the Toastmasters meeting. I was sinking into a deep depression. But every 2 weeks, my fellow Toastmaster, I don't wonder if y'all can guess who this is, Robert Balkman, would stop by my desk and he would encourage me to come back to the meetings. And little did he know, he helped me find my voice that had so suddenly disappeared. With my father's diagnosis, I finally decided I wanted to do something to make him proud. Something that would help me find my voice again. So I decided to go into district leadership. I know everybody wants to take credit, but it was my decision. I don't know if you've heard the story, "Oh, the places you will go" by the famous Dr. Seuss. But my, all the places that I've been with Toastmasters. I've been to Malaysia. I've been to Texas. I've been to Orlando. And I'm gonna moonwalk across the stage in Washington, D.C. Are y'all coming with me? In the past 5 years of district leadership, I truly learned the meaning of success. It's not about how much money you make or the titles behind your name. It's about the people, the places, and the things that you encounter along the way. Success is the students from the youth leadership that was so frightened to speak. They were curled up, and then by the end of the class, they were walking across the stage, head held high, telling their stories. Success is hearing from fellow Toastmasters that join because, oh, I have a speech to give, and once I'm done, I'm done. And then they were 4/10 of a mile from the finish line of the Boston Marathon and found themselves on the Today Show because they had experienced that tragedy. Success is hearing stories from Geneva Anderson, watching her on the world champion of public speaking semifinal stage, telling her stories of survival and helping me cope with that ugly, ugly cancer. Success is with Charles Austin when we traveled to Malaysia and seeing him become the international superstar just because of that awesome smile and his wonderful testimony. Success is spending time this past year with Sharon Durgan and Dana Schwarner, knowing that Thelma and Louise had my back at all times, during the good, the bad, and the ugly. Success was telling Sharon Durgan on the stage, empty stage at the International Convention, that one day I would speak on this stage in front of all of those people, and then it happening the next day. Just by chance, I was able to address the crowd. It was awesome. Geneva, you taught me how to live life intentionally and on purpose. And stop trying to buy my father all the gifts. It's just about spending time with him and ensuring that he was able to go on this journey with me and see the pictures and make him proud. He left us last month, but I know he's standing right here with me. I stand on the shoulders of my father and those who went before me. I stand on the shoulders of my family here that is holding me up and allowing me to make this through this speech without shedding a tear. I took the challenge in District 58 to become the district director to help empower my fellow Toastmasters to use their voice and become the beacon of light to someone else. Toastmasters International is an incredible organization that I am honored to be a member of. I look forward to serving as your district director so that together we can celebrate our success.